I'm a big fan
of murdering people.
Well, true crime stories.
Yes.
And also, not true ones, just I like crime stories, but I do like the true crime stuff. I try to follow a lot of it.
Mm-hmm. You have come prepared?
They came prepared.
And you'd already prepared that we would be talking about true crime?
More than that.
What are we talking about?
Well, I have some people I want to show you.
Okay. And these are all murderers?
Yeah. And then there's also, you like food, right?
I love food.
I like food too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I know where this is going right now.
We got Death Row Last Meals.
Hold on. We have famous Death Row Last Meals?
Yeah, so you can sample them.
Do you know I did the podcast Last Meals with Mythic Kitchen?
No.
It's such a great podcast. You have to do it.
Really?
And they cooked it all there. They asked me what my last meals would be, and I picked them all. Pub sub, fucking picadillo.
I'm going to see Shaquille.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
He's the best to get text from.
I'm sure.
He is the best to get text from.
Yeah.
He is like my favorite human being alive.
Yeah, he's awesome.
You're going to fucking love him so much. I wish I was there. Hey, by the way, I'm coming to your Florida State show.
You are?
Yes, I'm coming to your Florida State show. I'm going to open for you at Florida State.
Seriously?
Yeah, because I'm off the road. I won't have any material. I can only do 15. I'll open for you. You're in the Civic Center, correct? And then we'll go to the Florida State game Saturday.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay.
I'm done. I'll take my tour bus down.
Ricky.
Maybe I'll just have you fly me down like your opener, and I'll stay on your tour bus, and we'll buddy it up.
Ricky Ray Rector.
Who's Ricky Ray Rector?
Check him out.
Oh, wow.
Convicted murderer who was executed for the 1981 murder of a police officer in Conway, Arkansas. After killing a man in a restaurant and fleeing, Rector spent 3 days on the run before he agreed to turn himself in. However, instead of giving himself up, he shot the police officer who had negotiated his surrender in the back. He then tried to kill himself, and he ended up having a lobotomy because he failed his suicide attempt. So part of his brain is missing. Anyway, over the course of days, he shot 5 people with a 38 caliber pistol. This is his death row meal: steak, fried chicken, cherry Kool-Aid, and pecan pie.
I am hardcore greenlighting this. This is a fucking
what do you
last
try?
meal.
You want to try?
I'll try the cherry Kool-Aid.
Okay, try the cherry Kool-Aid. And I'll tell you what I've been jonesing for.
Pecan pie?
No, I love pecan pie.
I know you do.
But I haven't had a piece of fried chicken in forever.
Oh, what fried chicken do you go for? Do you go for the thigh or the breast?
Thigh.
I would only make, if they can pre-manufacture chickens, why don't they just make chickens with 4 thighs? Get rid of their breasts. It's almost unfair that they give a last meal to a guy who murdered a cop.
I know. It's just like the last dose of humanity that you get. Like they're like, we're gonna kill you, so this is like the last thing that we're gonna do to treat you.
How come you can't get alcohol for your last meal?
I don't think you can.
Let's see. Cherry Kool-Aid. And by the way, I would just say, if you asked a white supremacist what they'd give him for his last meal, they go, whoa, fucking cherry Kool-Aid, pecan pie, fried chicken.
Yeah.
This guy. You'd think he'd break the stereotype. Or he'd try something he never had.
As a last meal? You don't want to roll the dice. Yeah.
Turns out I don't like foie gras.
There's a couple guys who have had their last meals and then had their execution held, and then they get a second last meal. Like, they're like, you're not going to be put to death tonight. And they're like, oh, cool.
I would eat so much that first of all, I can't believe you ate fried chicken with a fork.
Well, I didn't want to get my hands dirty.
Okay.
Okay.
Like that, and then.
Good.
Fuck.
Here you go.
That is so goddamn good. Fried chicken delivers every fucking time. Fried chicken's like wet pussy.
It is. It's a great analogy.
Any wet pussy, and you're like, God damn it, it's still good.
It's so good.
You remember the first time you got unprotected wet pussy?
Yeah.
It was so good. I was like, I'm never wearing a condom again. God damn it. I remember going like, oh, this is fucking, I used a sponge.
Uh-huh.
I think about that wet pussy.
That's what fried chicken does to you?
Fried chicken's like wet pussy. Pecan pie.
You know how I feel about pecan pie.
I'm shaking. I lost my fork.
Here.
Right here. Pecan pie.
It's really good, man. I would say this. Ricky Ray Rector didn't do a lot of good things, but he did know how to pick a last meal. That is fantastic.
Pecan pie creeps up on you.
It does.
Because you don't think you're going to like it because of the pecans. They look overwhelming. But then you realize they've candied themselves.
It's decadent. I remember the first time trying candied pecans and just thinking that I discovered like a new world. It's so rich, but it's the texture combined with the sweetness. Yeah, eat that fried chicken. Just like, oh, he didn't eat the pie.
What?
He told the guards he was saving it for later. That's a move. That is a cool killer move. That is a fucking slick thing to say on your way to being executed.
Unless you do survive your execution, and you're like this thing, and then the one guard goes, "Hey, you still got that pie left?"
Yeah,
and you're like,
"Let me get it. Let me get it."
That's a good fucking last meal. I'm gonna eat the skin off this.
Okay,
one.
just the skin. Nice. John Spenkelink. He
fuck yeah, Johnny. You can get alcohol.
Murdered a traveling companion. Spenkelink alleged had offered him homosexual relations and forced him to play Russian roulette in a Tallahassee motel. First person executed in Florida after it was reinstated. And he just got a flask of Jack Daniels whiskey, dude.
So wait, deep dive this guy's murder. So he takes a guy into a hotel room in Tallahassee. Where? Find out what hotel room. I want to know if I've been to this hotel.
He escaped from a California prison in 1972 where he was serving a 5 years to life sentence. Never heard of that fucking thing before. Sentence for armed robbery.
5 years to
5 to life for armed robbery of a fast food restaurant, 5 gas stations, and 2 people. And then on February 4th, 1973, Spenkelink picked up hitchhiker John Simankowitz and checked into a motel in Tallahassee, Florida. The two had been on an apparent robbery spree. And when they had an argument, Spenkelink returned to the hotel room where he shot
forced him to play Russian and then sexually assaulted him
and beat him with a hatchet. Fuck. He later claimed it was self-defense. Of course.
How do you self-defend yourself and then fuck his dead body?
Did it say he fucks his dead?
Sexually assaulted him after forced him to play Russian. Sexually assaulted him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think he's a good guy. But this was a surprise.
How come we don't have more serial killers these days?
Because it's so hard to get away with it.
Do you think it's because of TikTok and Instagram?
It's just there's digital footprints everywhere. It's just you can't be under the radar.
Yeah.
There's cameras everywhere. It's just such a bummer.
Why would he put it in a flask though? And by the way, I kind of have a problem with flasks.
What's that?
They're not feasible.
You want to try?
Is it in the flask already?
I think so.
I've never had. I really. And is this a clean flask?
Yes.
Yes,
brand new.
Brand new. Here's my problem with flasks.
Okay.
And we're gonna find out.
All right.
So I always go, yeah, flask would be nice, but then everyone always goes, oh, let me get a pull of that. And you're like, it's barely enough to get me drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's not enough to get me drunk. Like I want to get drunk. I need flask to be like the size of the bottle.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be a little taste.
Little flash shot.
I'll do one too.
You want to do it? You should do it first. I have fried chicken all over my mouth.
Okay. Very thoughtful.
And say something you'd say. Do a flash shot and say something you'd say after you do a flask shot. Like there's flask lines.
Are there flask lines?
100%. 100%. I know I'm turning into old Bert right now. I can feel it.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry, guys. But I'm having fun.
No, I mean, I just feel like the kind of thing you do is like you kind of just go, fuck them. You know, like that's kind of the...
Yeah, okay. You ready?
Yeah.
This is a good flask line, all right? We'll do a flask partnership, okay? All right, boys.
Oh.
We're going to cross over that hump, and we're going to take them down. Every fucking last one of these Germans. Fuck these kraut-eating motherfuckers. We do this for the Queen. Pass it around, boys. You're going to need a little courage. It doesn't deliver. It's all over my lips. It's like if you suck a dude's dick and then he just keeps taking it out and you're like, just leave it in my fucking mouth, dude.
Huh?
I don't want dick all over my face.
Yeah.
Hold on to this flask. We'll keep this around.
All right, I'll keep it around. We'll keep the... Sure. Woo! All right.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 bears, 1 cave.